People think English becomes difficult because of grammar. But sometimes, English becomes difficult because of loneliness. Because fear grows quietly inside the heart. And little by little, a person who wants to speak becomes silent. This is the story of Noah. And maybe, some parts of this story will feel familiar to you. Noah was 19 years old. He lived in a small, quiet town surrounded by green hills and rainy streets. Every morning he walked slowly to school with old headphones in his ears. Inside the headphones, soft English stories played quietly. Noah loved English. He loved the sound of English. He loved calm English conversations. He loved emotional English stories. He loved listening to people speaking naturally. But there was one painful problem. Noah could not speak English confidently. He understood many things. But when it was time to speak, fear appeared immediately. Repeat after me slowly. I can improve my English. Again, I can improve my English. Very good. My fear will become smaller. Again, my fear will become smaller. Excellent. At school, Noah stayed very quiet. Some students spoke confidently during English class. Some students answered questions quickly. Some students laughed and talked naturally. But Noah stayed silent near the back window. Every time the teacher asked a question, his heart started beating fast. Even when he knew the answer, he stayed silent, because fear was stronger than confidence. One afternoon, the English teacher smiled warmly and asked, "Noah, can you read this sentence for us?" Immediately, the classroom felt heavy. Noah looked down slowly. His hands felt cold. His mouth became dry. He wanted to speak, really, but fear stopped him. Finally, he read the sentence quietly, very quietly. Some students looked at him. One boy laughed softly. It was not a loud laugh, but for Noah it felt painful, very painful. That small moment stayed inside his mind for many days. Repeat after me. One mistake cannot stop me. Again, one mistake cannot stop me. Excellent. I will continue practicing. Again, I will continue practicing. Very good. That night rain touched Noah's bedroom window softly. The room felt dark and quiet. Noah sat alone beside a small lamp. An old notebook rested on the desk. He opened it slowly. Inside the notebook, many English sentences filled the pages. Simple sentences, beautiful sentences, useful sentences. But suddenly Noah asked himself something painful. Why can I understand English but still feel afraid to speak? The room stayed silent. Only the rain answered softly outside. Noah stood up slowly and walked toward the mirror. For a long moment he looked at himself quietly. Then he whispered, "Hello, my name is Noah." His voice sounded weak, uncomfortable, strange, so he stopped immediately. Fear returned again. Repeat after me slowly. I do not need a perfect voice. Again, I do not need a perfect voice. Excellent. I only need courage to continue. Again, I only need courage to continue. Wonderful work. Days passed quietly. Every morning, Noah listened to English stories while walking to school. Every night he practiced small sentences alone. But nobody knew. Not his classmates, not his teachers. Nobody knew Noah was trying so hard, because many quiet people are fighting silent battles inside themselves. One evening, Noah entered a small bookstore near the rainy street. The store smelled like old paper and coffee. Soft music played quietly in the background. Near the back corner, a girl sat reading an English novel beside the window. Her name was Lily. Noah noticed something interesting. Lily looked peaceful, comfortable, calm. She smiled softly while reading. For some reason, Noah felt curious, very curious. A few minutes later, Lily walked toward the counter. The shop owner smiled and asked her something in English. And Lily answered naturally, not perfectly, but naturally. Noah listened carefully. Her English was simple, very simple, but she sounded confident. That surprised him. Repeat after me. Simple English is enough. Again, simple English is enough. Very good. I can speak step by step. Again, I can speak step by step. Excellent. Before leaving, Lily accidentally dropped one of her books. Noah quickly picked it up. Here, he said nervously. Lily smiled warmly. Thank you, she answered. Then something unexpected happened. Lily looked at Noah and asked softly, "Are you learning English too?" Immediately fear returned inside Noah's chest. But this time something felt different. Lily's voice sounded kind, safe, so Noah answered quietly, "Yes, I am trying." Lily smiled again. "That's good," she said. "Trying is important." Simple words. But those words stayed inside Noah's mind all night. "Repeat after me slowly. Trying is important." Again, "Trying is important." Excellent. "I am proud of my progress." Again, "I am proud of my progress." Wonderful. After that evening, Noah visited the bookstore more often. Sometimes Lily was there reading quietly near the window. Little by little, they started talking, very small conversations. "What book are you reading? Do you like English stories? What kind of music do you listen to?" Simple questions, simple answers, but for Noah, those conversations felt powerful. Because for the first time, English started feeling human, not like school, not like grammar rules, just communication. One rainy evening, Lily looked at Noah and asked, "Why do you always speak so quietly?" Noah looked down slowly. Then he answered honestly, "Because I am afraid of mistakes." Lily stayed silent for a moment, then she smiled softly. "Everyone makes mistakes," she said, "but silence creates bigger mistakes." Noah looked surprised. Lily continued gently, "If you never speak, your fear never changes." Those words touched Noah deeply. "Repeat after me. Fear becomes smaller when I speak." Again, "Fear becomes smaller when I speak." Very good. "I will not hide my voice." Again, "I will not hide my voice." Excellent work. That night Noah sat near his bedroom window again. Rain touched the glass softly, but something inside him felt different now. Hope, small hope, warm hope. For the first time he started believing something beautiful. Maybe he could become confident someday too. Weeks passed slowly. Noah continued practicing every day, not for hours, just little by little, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Sometimes 20 minutes, small daily practice, but slowly his confidence started growing. Not loudly, quietly, like sunrise before morning. Repeat after me slowly. My confidence is growing. Again, my confidence is growing. Excellent. I improve every single day. Again, I improve every single day. Wonderful. One afternoon, the English teacher asked students to work in pairs. Noah felt nervous immediately, but this time Lily was his partner. The teacher smiled and said, "Please talk together in English for 5 minutes." 5 minutes. For Noah, that sounded terrifying, but Lily smiled calmly. "Relax," she whispered softly. "We are only practicing." Slowly, they started talking. At first, Noah's voice shook slightly, but Lily listened patiently. She never laughed, never judged him. And little by little, Noah started relaxing. For the first time, an English conversation felt comfortable, natural, safe. Repeat after me. I can speak naturally. Again, I can speak naturally. Very good. Practice makes me stronger. Again, practice makes me stronger. Excellent. That evening, while walking home through the rainy streets, Noah realized something important. Fear was not disappearing because of grammar. Fear was disappearing because of practice. Because every conversation made him stronger. Every sentence built confidence slowly, and every mistake became less painful. One night Noah opened his notebook again, but this time he did not write sad questions. Instead, he wrote something new. "Do not wait to become perfect." Then below it he wrote another sentence. "Speak while learning." Noah smiled quietly, because finally he understood the secret. Confident people are not fearless. They simply continue speaking despite fear. Repeat after me slowly. I will continue despite fear. Again, I will continue despite fear. Excellent. I believe in my future. Again, I believe in my future. Wonderful work. Months passed. Winter slowly became spring. The rainy streets became warmer, and Noah changed too. One morning during English class, the teacher asked a difficult question. The classroom became quiet. Nobody answered. Then suddenly Noah raised his hand. For a moment even he looked surprised. The teacher smiled warmly. "Yes, Noah." Slowly Noah answered in English, not perfectly, but clearly. The classroom stayed silent. Then the teacher smiled proudly. "Very good," she said, and for the first time Noah felt truly proud of himself. Repeat after me. I can become confident. Again, I can become confident. Excellent. My voice matters. Again, my voice matters. Very good. After school, Noah walked slowly beside the rainy street again. But this time, something felt different. The world no longer felt heavy. Fear no longer controlled every step. And deep inside his heart, Noah understood something beautiful. The biggest change was not his English. The biggest change was his courage. And maybe your story can change too. Maybe right now you feel nervous speaking English. Maybe fear is controlling your voice. Maybe you think you are not good enough, but listen carefully. You do not need perfect English to begin. You only need courage to continue. Speak slowly, speak simply, speak imperfectly, but speak. Because every sentence makes you stronger. Every small practice changes your future. And one day, you will look back proudly at your progress too. Now repeat these final sentences slowly. I believe in myself. Again, I believe in myself. Excellent. I will continue speaking English. Again, I will continue speaking English. Very good. My future is becoming brighter. Again, my future is becoming brighter. Wonderful work today. Thank you for learning with Abelify English. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in your journey. See you again in the next beautiful English story.